Hello and welcome to the English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them as well. I'm Feifei and I'm joined by Beth.
Hi, Feifei. I hear you went out for a delicious dinner last night.
I did actually. I wasn't going to, but my friend twisted my arm and I ended up going.
I'm guessing you don't mean she physically grabbed your arm and twisted it. That would be painful.
No. If someone twists your arm, they persuade you to do something. It's often used to describe persuading a person who is unsure or reluctant about doing something.
So your friend convinced you to go out to dinner when you weren't sure.
And I'm glad she did, because it was an amazing meal. Have you had your arm twisted recently?
Yes. My mum invited me to a concert and I didn't really want to go because it's not my kind of music, but she twisted my arm and I went, and you know what? I actually really enjoyed it.
Ah, that's really nice. Let's hear some more examples of the phrase twist someone's arm.
I really didn't want to spend all that money on an air fryer, but you twisted my arm and I'm glad you did. It's amazing.
My general knowledge is really bad, but my friends have twisted my arm and now I'm on a quiz team.
You know I hate parties, but you've twisted my arm now, so I'm going to come.
Twist someone's arm is often used when someone needs to be convinced a lot. So, for example, if you offered me a slice of cake, you wouldn't need to twist my arm because I would say yes very quickly.
But even though it's about persuading, it's mostly used in a friendly, light-hearted way. Though you can use it to say you were forced into something, it's just less common.
Yeah, like if I really didn't want to lead on a project, but my manager said I had to, then I might feel that my arm was twisted and I had no choice.
Indeed. That's all from us. We'll be back next time with another useful English phrase. See you soon.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei and I'm joined by Georgie.
Hi Feifei, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. What about you?
I actually feel quite emotional, Feifei. This morning I watched a video about a man who was reunited with his pet dog after it had been missing for 3 weeks. It was a beautiful story. It really tugged at my heartstrings.
Oh, how sweet. Now, you said the story tugged at your heartstrings, and that's the phrase we're looking at in this program. Tug or pull at the heartstrings means that something brings out strong emotions.
That's right, but particularly emotions you might associate with the heart. Things like love, compassion, sympathy, or sadness. So imagine something literally pulling on the nerves or strings attached to the heart. Feifei, when was the last time something pulled at your heartstrings?
Recently, I've been following this soap on TV, and the two main characters really want to be with each other, and they've overcome a lot of difficulties. And we, the audience, really wanted them to be together as well. But in the end, they still couldn't be with each other. It really tugged at my heartstrings.
Oh, I bet it did.
Let's hear more examples from our BBC Learning English colleagues.
I saw my niece perform a song from a musical and it really tugged at my heartstrings.
So my friend has just got a puppy and he is so cute. He was really tugging at my heartstrings.
I was going through my stuff from high school and I saw all the silly things I did with my friend, and all the old memories started tugging at my heartstrings.
Now, we often hear references to the heart when we talk about emotions, don't we?
Yes, in a similar way, if something affects you emotionally, you can say that it touched your heart. Like that video you watched about the man and his dog probably touched your heart.
It did. And if something melts your heart, it means you start to feel emotional about something that maybe you didn't before. It's the idea that your heart was icy and cold, but now it's melted.
Okay, let's recap. We've learned tug at the heartstrings, which means something makes you feel emotions like sympathy, love, and compassion.
Remember to check out our website bbclearningenglish.com for more resources to help you improve your English. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome to The English We Speak, where we explain expressions used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Phil. What have you been up to, Feifei?
Well, I just had an old friend visit. I told her, drop in if you're ever in my neck of the woods, and she did.
Wait, Feifei, you live in the woods?
No, it's just an expression. My neck of the woods means my area.
Oh, yes, and I think that's the expression we should learn in this programme. Neck of the woods.
Okay, yes. So when someone is talking about their neck of the woods or that neck of the woods, they are talking about an area or part of an area. It's quite an informal expression. If someone recommends a great restaurant, for example, you might say, I'll have a look when I'm in that neck of the woods.
When someone talks about something that's near where you live, you might say, oh, that's in my neck of the woods.
Let's listen to these people using the expression neck of the woods.
I'm going to be in your neck of the woods next week. Shall we go for a coffee?
I live in the suburbs of the city. Nothing exciting happens in my neck of the woods.
I'm not really familiar with this neck of the woods, but I do know a few good shops around here.
We've been learning the expression neck of the woods to talk about an area or part of an area.
We've already said that it's quite informal, so it's most likely to be used in speech rather than in writing. It's also really common to use a possessive pronoun to relate it to a person. We often talk about my neck of the woods or your neck of the woods.
Well, I need to get back to my neck of the woods now. See you next time.
See you then. Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome to The English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them as well. I'm Feifei and I'm here with Beth, who's looking a bit stressed. Are you okay?
Hi, Feifei. Sorry, my in-laws are coming this weekend and I've been up to my eyes in housework. And now I've come to work and I'm up to my eyes in emails. I haven't even had lunch.
Oh no, you poor thing. It's not good to be up to your eyes in housework or emails. Although up to your eyes in is a useful phrase. It means you are very busy, completely surrounded by something that takes a long time or is stressful.
Yes, it means you've got so much to do that it's too much for you. It's overwhelming. We can use up to your eyes in for work, chores, problems, or anything that you're extremely busy with.
I know, I'm up to my eyes in holiday preparation. There is so much to do and pack.
But holidays are always fun.
That's true. It will be worth it. Let's hear some more examples of up to your eyes in.
My washing machine is broken at the moment, so I'm up to my eyes in laundry.
I've got so many exams coming up. Maths, English, history. I'm up to my eyes in revision.
I need to organise to catch up with all my friends. I've been so bad at replying to messages recently. I'm just up to my eyes in it.
So if you're up to your eyes in something, you're extremely busy with something that's stressful or time-consuming.
We followed the phrase with a noun. So you could say, I'm up to my eyes in housework, or I could say, I'm up to my eyes in holiday preparation.
That's right. And it's quite a visual phrase. Imagine Feifei piling up all the family's clothes for holiday all the way from the floor to her eyes. Feifei, that is a lot to do.
I know. Right, I think we need to go. We have too much to do. We'll be back next time with another useful English phrase. See you soon.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to The English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei and I'm joined by Georgie.
Hi, Feifei. How's your day going?
Not too bad, thank you. What about you?
Well, actually, not great. I was taking out the bins this morning and there were maggots everywhere. It was disgusting. It made my skin crawl.
Oh, Georgie. You just said the maggots made your skin crawl, and that's the expression we're learning in this program. But what does it mean?
Okay, well, I'm sure our listeners know what skin is, but Feifei, what does crawl mean?
Well, crawl is a verb and it's a way of moving your body along the ground. For example, babies crawl on their hands and knees. And animals can crawl too, and it can be quite a creepy movement when they do so.
That's right. So we even have a nickname for bugs, which is creepy crawlies. And if something makes our skin crawl, it means you have the sensation of horrible insects crawling over your body. That doesn't sound very nice, does it?
No, it doesn't. So if something makes your skin crawl, it means you're incredibly disgusted or frightened by it. Let's hear some examples.
I watched a film about an alien that attacked a group of people on a spaceship. The alien made my skin crawl.
My brother changes his bed sheets about 3 times a year. It makes my skin crawl just thinking about it.
I saw a news story about the plague of mice. There were thousands of them running through people's houses, and it just made my skin crawl to see it.
Georgie, what kind of reaction did you have when you found those maggots this morning?
Oh, I don't want to think about it. My whole body shuddered and shook.
Like your skin was physically crawling. So to remember this expression, you can either think about insects crawling over your skin or that your skin itself crawls.
Okay, let's recap. We've learned makes my skin crawl, which means something makes you feel disgusted or frightened.
And remember to check out our website, bbclearningenglish.com, for more resources to help you improve your English. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei and I'm here with Phil. How are you, Phil?
I would say I'm very well, but I'm a bit frustrated actually.
Oh no, what's happened?
My phone case fell apart. I'm trying to fix it, but I just can't put it back together.
Oh, you are so ham-fisted, Phil.
Ham-fisted? Well, that's the expression that we're looking at in this programme. The adjective ham-fisted, which is all about being clumsy. Now, it might help if we start by looking at what a fist and a ham literally are.
Yes, your fist is when you close your hand and put your fingers together in a ball. It's what boxers use to hit each other. A ham is a big round bit of pork, usually cooked. For example, I often use it to make a sandwich. But in the expression ham-fisted, what has ham got to do with someone's fist?
Okay, think about it visually. Imagine instead of hands, you just had 2 big round bits of meat and then trying to do something. It probably wouldn't work very well. It often has this idea about having strength but no precision or skill, as if you were hitting things with a big piece of meat. Things get broken rather than fixed if you're ham-fisted.
Yes, so this expression is all about being clumsy. Are you ham-fisted, Phil?
Me? Oh, definitely. When it comes to doing DIY around the house, if I get a hammer, I'm probably going to break something rather than fix it. When I'm cooking, the number of times I cut myself when I'm cutting vegetables or I drop a plate and it smashes, I think I'm really ham-fisted.
You certainly sound like you are very ham-fisted. Here are some more examples of the expression ham-fisted.
So I was drawing yesterday with a pencil and I broke it because I'm really ham-fisted. And then I borrowed another one from my friend, but I broke that one as well.
I wanted to learn the piano, but I'm too ham-fisted. I just kept hitting the wrong keys.
Beth brought me a coffee to my desk this morning, but I knocked it on the floor. I'm so ham-fisted.
Feifei, in the examples we've heard, ham-fisted was used to talk about literal physical clumsiness. But are there other ways of using it?
Yes, it can also be used in a metaphorical way. For example, you can talk about a ham-fisted approach to solving a problem. If an approach is ham-fisted, then it is done without much thought, with no subtlety or nuance.
So a ham-fisted approach to solving a disagreement at work might leave everyone unhappy. It keeps this idea of using force rather than skill.
Yes. Now, to recap, we've learnt the expression ham-fisted, which is used to describe a clumsy way to do things.
And that's all from us. We'll be back next time with another useful English phrase. See you then.
Bye-bye. Hello, welcome to the English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei and I'm here with Phil.
Hello, how are you, Feifei?
I'm actually feeling incredibly relaxed. I've just started doing a painting course. I haven't done it before and I wasn't sure if I'd like it. So I'm just dipping my toe into it at the moment. But you know what? It's actually quite relaxing.
Well, the expression that we're learning in this program is dip your toe into, or dip a toe into. We'll look at what it means and how to use it. Depending on who we're talking about, it can be dipping my toe into, dipping your toe into, or dipping his, her, or their toe. Feifei, you said you're dipping your toe into painting at the moment, but what does that mean here?
Well, dipping your toe into something here means to start something slowly and gradually. Think about going to the beach, especially in England when it's not that warm. If you want to go for a swim, but you're worried about the temperature, you might start by dipping your toe into the sea to see how cold it is.
So this expression means starting something gradually to see if we like it or not. And actually, we often use this with things like hobbies, like painting. So you can say that you're dipping a toe into painting to see if you like it or not.
Yes, that's right. There are two things that are important to remember about this expression. One, it means to start gradually. And two, you're starting gradually because you're unsure if you'd like it or be successful at it.
Okay, so if I give you an example about me, someone suggested to me that I try cycling to work. I thought they were crazy. It's a long way, there's bad traffic. Why would you do that? But I thought I'd try it. So I got an old bike and I just tried it to see if I'd like it. I was dipping my toe into cycling and it turned out to be really good.
Yes, so Phil was dipping his toe into cycling. Here are some more examples of the expression dip your toe into.
I really like reading romance novels, but I think I might dip my toe into true crime and read one of those next.
I've always done ballet, but I've decided to dip my toe into tap, and I'm starting a class next week.
My mum's always worked as an estate agent, but recently she's been thinking about dipping her toe into hairdressing.
In the examples we've heard, people are dipping their toe into different new activities. Are there other ways of saying it?
Yes, we also say dipping a toe into the water or dipping my toe into the water. Now, this is when it's clear from the conversation what the new activity is. It's also possible to use the verbs stick or put.
Okay, so we can be sticking, putting or dipping our toe into the water or whatever it is that we've just started to do.
That's right. Now to recap, we've learned the phrase dip your toe into, which is used to mean starting something new gradually.
That's all from us. We'll be back next time with another useful English phrase. See you then.
Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the English We Speak, where we explain phrases used by fluent English speakers so that you can use them too. I'm Feifei and I'm here with Phil. You look a bit stressed, Phil.
I am a bit stressed. I keep volunteering to do extra work and now I've got so much to do and I don't know when I'm going to get it done.
Maybe you shouldn't have volunteered for so much work. It looks like you made a rod for your own back.
And now you've given me an expression to look at in this program. Make a rod for your own back. We use it to say that you do something that will cause you problems in future, like volunteering for too much work.
In this expression, the rod is the thing that will cause you problems. It's you that will feel the negative consequences of your decisions.
If someone invites too many people to a party at their house, they might be making a rod for their own back. They'll need to buy or make food for lots of people.
Let's hear some more examples of people using make a rod for your own back.
I offered to make a cup of tea at work the other day, and now I've really made a rod for my own back. I have to make the morning tea every day.
I missed a couple of my Spanish lessons and I've really made a rod for my own back because now I'm going to have to study extra hard for the test.
I offered to referee a kids' football match, and now all the parents expect me to do it every week. I've really made a rod for my own back.
Sometimes you might not realise you've made a rod for your own back when you choose to do something.
Yes, often when we decide to do something, we don't realise that it could cause problems in the future and that we're actually making a rod for our own backs.
Luckily, there's no way that listening to our programmes could be making a rod for your own back. So make sure that you come back next time for more expressions. See you then.
Bye.